Hello, and welcome to another episode of Brettcast Transformer School. Today we've got another episode on one of the 13 primes, and that prime is Quintus Prime. So here's everything that you need to know about Quintus Prime. The scientist of the 13, Quintus Prime possesses a mind second to none. His idealism and perfectionist tendencies means that he frequently butts heads with the less imaginative members of the 13. Something of a daydreamer, Quintus believes that life, in all its forms, is the most important thing in the universe, and that life should be encouraged to grow and thrive at all costs throughout the galaxy. Accordingly, he wields the Ember Stone, an artifact which can accelerate biological processes and base elements. Covenant of Primus. Quintus was the 10th prime created by Primus to fight against Unicron. His artifact was the Ember Stone, and he became one of the strategists of the 13, alongside Alpha Trion, Micronus Prime, and Liege Maximo. To defeat Unicron, Optimus Prime exposed his spark, its frequency almost identical to Primus's own, to Unicron's own anti-spark, knocking both into stasis lock. Quintus subsequently used his Ember Stone to awaken Optimus. After Unicron's defeat, Quintus drifted freely between the cliques formed in the group alongside Alchemist Prime and Optimus Prime. After Maximo revealed that Prima had been plotting how likely each of the 13 was to be corrupted by Unicron's presence, it became to light that Quintus had worked alongside Maximo and Megatronus to create new robot beasts. Prima was suspicious of these beasts and ordered the 13 to shut down their farm. A conflict broke out between the 13 over whether or not Maximo had the right to create new life, a conflict that eventually came to a head when Optimus demanded a full vote on the matter. The vote came to a tie until Solus Prime voted against Maximo to create new beasts. After Megatronus accidentally killed Solus, Quintus was among the members of the 13 that demanded that Megatronus be found and made to pay for his crime, but the group was surprised when Solus's dead body began glowing and melted into an opening in the core of Primus, creating the Well of Allsparks. When Maximo was confronted at the farm, Quintus refused to accept any personal responsibility for the beast's creation. The 13 then proceeded to fight, their battle spilling into caverns with the beasts. With the Age of Primes over, Quintus went into space to seed life, hoping to create new races that might one day form peaceful alliances with Cybertron. His first stop was a metal-rich planet he named Quintessa. There he created the first Quintessons, a manipulative, deceitful race which would become less than friendly with Primus's new creations. When the Quintessons arrived on Cybertron, Alpha Trion wondered what became of his brother, idly speculating that Quintus's own creations may have disposed of him when they no longer required him. Generation 1 IDW Continuity. Quintus was one of the 13 primes who led the 13 tribes that arose on Cybertron following the departure of the Knights of Cybertron. Like 4 others, he was attracted to the Alliance at Crystal City, forming the 13 primes. Unbeknownst to the primes, one of their number, the bestial Onyx Prime, was in fact a time-traveling shockwave from 12 million years in the future, who was manipulating history to ensure the rise and subsequent fall of the Prime Society. Goaded on by Shockwave's machinations, Megatronus and Liege Maximo turned on the group, killing Solus Prime and starting the first Cybertronian Civil War. Through Megatronus managed to flee Cybertron, Quintus and Nexus were able to restrain Maximo, eventually banishing him aboard Vigilum. As the war wound down, Nexus Prime met his end at the hands of Galvatron, prompting all the remaining primes except Alpha Trion to flee Cybertron. Eons later, the younger Shockwave would send his Regenesis ores to where he thought Quintus had gone. In the modern day, Quintus Prime's name was remembered in the way of the flame, the religion of Solus Prime's colony Caminus. Well, we had a short episode, which again is alright. So there's everything you need to know about Quintus Prime, and that's all I have to say, so thanks for listening, and goodbye.